Всем привет. В Москве, блядь, снег и коронавирус. Идеальное время для того, чтобы записывать ролики, по-моему. Еще более идеально я выбрал себе время для отпуска, блядь. Это прям просто шедевральное время. Чем я тут вообще занимался? Воссоединение, поговорить с Ником. Мгм. Ага. Убить Келлога. Келлога я убил. Тень стали. Да, наверное, пойдемте по мейн-квесту пока что. В общем, короче, я, прикиньте, взял отпуск. Вот. Прям перед вот этой вот неделей, точнее, карантинной вот этой вот, которую нам там объявили. Но прикол в том, что моя компания работает. Так что пацаны там въебывают, а я тут дома сижу, короче, и видяшки пилю. Вот. Это охуенно, кстати. Я могу заметить. Вот, надеюсь, они там ничем не заразятся, пока я на отпуске сижу. Бля, прикинь, просто летают. Понятно, все. Все с вами ясно. Ребите. Не приставайте ко мне, офицер. Так, Никитка Валентайн. Чё? Так, заебись, смотри, зона боевых действий. Так называется зона боевых действий. Кстати, дают задания, особенно на русском языке. Говорят, смотрите, зона боевых действий. Такой типа, а чё? Кого, блядь? Личный материал выйдет.
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
You were right, Nick. Kellogg took my baby. That wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
Ну да, такая хуйня.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now.
Ага,
The Commonwealth's boogeyman.
бывает.
Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
And like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
Он мертв.
He's dead, Nick.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Не было
He
выбора.
wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari. The mind
Прекрасно.
behind the memories.
Шедеврально, блядь. Идея
I hope you're
богоподобная,
right,
блядь.
Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need it.
Такой тупой диалог, блядь, типа...
Enough gray matter to bring to Amari
Построен
to find
сюжет
out
это
if
из
it's
куска
gonna
этого,
work.
блядь, импланта мозга.
Oh, seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
У меня есть кое-что.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... Who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way. I'm going to introduce you to Omari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Угу. Здесь вы Пайпер взять, Ника. Не менять.
I already have someone with me. I'll meet you there, Nick.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Окей, Пайпер. С тобой потом разберемся. Сейчас нужно этого. Дьякона, бля, прокачать, наверное. По крайней мере, постараться. Так-то, если выбирать между 10-миллиметровым пистолетом и снайперкой, я выберу снайперку. Вот. А так, в принципе, если с точки зрения приятного собеседника, то можно Пайпер, а можно и Кюри. Но лучше всего Кюри. Кюри это вообще must have. Вот. Как говорится, топ-тянка, блядь, Fallout 4. А Кейт это такой себе. Наркоманка хуева. Да не, пацаны, если, блядь, Барасу стали понадобится что-то в добрососедстве, он пизда, вы их не остановите. Ну, я вот, наверное, смогу. Правда, пока еще не решился, кого играть, скорее всего. Я, блядь, наверное, за институт пройду. Угу. Да, институт хочу. Наверное. Блядь, так сложно.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten.
I may have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs.
О, Дьякон, красавчик. Хуярили комари. Блять.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait, I know you. You're on the railroad. What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Ну да, вообще логично.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, a brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded.
Пиздец, воспоминания закодировал.
This has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind.
Хм.
But
Так тоже просто
what if
сверхгениальный
these
диалог,
two
я охуею, блядь.
load both you and Mr.
То есть
Valentine into
абсурдность
memory
этих
lines,
диалогов, она
run your
превышает все
cognitive
возможные,
functions in parallel. They act as a
блядь, мои
host,
представления,
while your
на самом деле. Вот
consciousness
каждый раз, когда их
rides
перечитываю, просто
through
каждый раз
whatever
хуею. Типа,
memories
блядь,
you
два
visit.
мозга помогут расшифровать шифр, блядь. Мы убиваем человека, который знает информацию. Естественно, в этой игре есть способ узнать эту информацию, но при этом нет способа оставить этого человека живых. Просто костыль на костыле, блядь, в сюжетах этих.
All right, let's get started.
Я в
Just
ахуе,
sit
блядь.
down over there.
Каждый раз прохожу, каждый раз хуею просто, блядь.
See you on the other side.
Блядь, просто пиздец. То есть, блядь, за весь Нью-Вегас не было ни одного такого костыля сюжетного. Даже во всяких вот совершенно нелепых
Initiating brainwave migration between
ситуациях
the
там
transplant and the host.
все было более логично, чем
Demonic
здесь.
activity
Типа,
coming from the
блядь,
transplant. It's degenerated, but it's
гиппокампус,
there.
кусок мозга,
You're
подключаешь
delivered
к
into the
синту,
strongest
блядь,
memories
чего,
we can
блядь,
find.
кого, блядь,
It might
имплант,
not
нах,
be
который
full.
сохраняет
Just
память.
hold
Ну,
on.
в принципе, еще можно как-то объяснить, типа, нехватка, естественно, физической памяти, блядь, потому что мозг так или иначе со временем деградирует, даже если они поддерживают его общее состояние этого самого Келлога в более-менее форме, то мозг все равно продолжает деградировать, он же используется постоянно.
Although the memories are quite
И,
fragile.
блядь, в итоге получается,
I'll
что
try to step you through the intact
имплант для
memories,
мозга,
and hope
который
we find one
помогает
that gives us some clue to the institute's
хранить
location.
информацию, блядь, это пиздец. Блядь, надо тут научиться отключать стимовские эти
This is the earliest intact memory.
оповещения о том, что кто-то зашел в какую-то игру. Ну, как научиться, я знаю, как это делать, надо просто приучить себя это делать. Вот наше первое воспоминание. Причем воспоминания все даже до института сохранены в нем.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
Да ладно, законный НКР
Really?
прекрасный.
I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Ну, да, логично.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
В задницу.
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to
Вообще
you.
прикольные у него воспоминания, они объясняют хотя бы этого персонажа, в отличие от многих других
Try that one.
в этой игре. О, красные ворота там. Да.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here.
Самец какой стал, да?
Now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Ну, косуха у тебя реально суровая, братиш.
For that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking.
А, блядь, все исчезло, нельзя ничего позыркать, сука. Я забыть. Что тут нужно тыкать до этого. Все. Блядь. Ошибка.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Окей.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Sit down.
There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. So, I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's this family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
И все.
Try this next time.
Не. О его делах только вкратце. Может был бы... Хотя... Наполнять лишнее этой.
Mr. Kellogg.
Тут тоже он лысый, старый, пожилой.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do. as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh shit, motherfucker, да?
Cryogenic stasis.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. They needed something done. They came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it. The eggheads never liked taking
То же самое это, да?
orders from a dirty, contaminated
Прикольно. Давай вот это вот.
Even then,
Запасной подобен.
I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better.
Хуя себе. Боялся,
But I
что
was
бабу
cocky
подготовят.
enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if she somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If she could take me out, they won't be able to hide from her for long.
All computers are still working.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
Что дальше? Не было старика?
Left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
That's good. Checking through the logs.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find him.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently.
Косуха уже нет, уже просто кожаная куртка.
There's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Потыкать здесь больше не во что, да? Прискорбно. Оу.
Kellogg. It's okay. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Кстати, охотники института говорят прям вот как роботы, короче.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Съебись. Охуенно. По-моему, самый беспонтовый квест в игре, блядь. Ну, просто шатаешься, блядь, по воспоминаниям Келлога, такой, типа, кайф, блядь. И вот эти вот абсурдные диалоги величайшие. Какой же это кайф. Дякон уже успел переодеться. Сейчас узнаешь. Нормально. Приемлемо.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea.
Ну да, он
I'll find a way to get through the Reds. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Прекрасно. Сверхпрекрасно. Светящееся море. Разыскать Virgil в светящемся море. Милейшая хуйня.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What did you say?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company on.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there.
Да, с ним тоже потом разберемся. Так, светящееся море, значит. Пиздато. Хватаем силовую броню, хуярим в светящееся море. Потом еще надо разбросом стали разобраться. Блять, ебать, что можно вытворять, охуеть. Сейчас заебешься играть, блять.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Да, отъебись своим просто стали. Нормальные пацаны, блядь. Придется разъебать их, если буду играть за институт. Так. А что у меня, блядь? А, не все. Счастье растет потихоньку. А нахуй все залез. Я ж нигде ничего не брал. Я красавчик. Так, ладно, сейчас здесь тормозимся. В следующей серии двинем до светящегося моря. И здесь целый комплект силовухи. Ну вот, есть один. Даже два. Да, цепанем один из них и двинем в светящееся море. В общем, всем удачи и всем пока. И до скорых встреч в следующих роликах.